Welcome back, guys. Doing another episode this week. Going to do something a bit different than we usually do. Basically just going to do a full week of just footage of what we get up to and what work we're doing. We haven't got a very busy week this week, so it's a good week for us to do it. We're doing a favour for one of our friends, Chris. They're doing an engine conversion in his new compact. He killed the old engine. So as I said, we just film as we go along, get as much footage as possible, film some of our customers coming in and just anything else we get up to. So hope you enjoy. So we have Chris's compact in. You can see it. Oh yeah, there's Chris.
She's dead.
He likes blowing up cars.
She's dead.
It's an automatic 318 or 316. It was running nice until Chris bought it. It doesn't run anymore. So you've got 325, 2.5 vanos that Chris had in storage, ready to go in. So we're going to do that now within the next couple of. Stay tuned. This is an MX-5. Doing a bit of drift prep on. A couple of fixes before the drift day next month. Morning, mate. Morning.
Morning.
So a couple of jobs to sort on this and then get ready for drifting. So this is Casey's MX-5. It's pretty much drift ready. Just a few minor fixes.
Breakfast.
So you can see Chris is very helpful.
Yeah.
He's going to get some breakfast.
Food. Feed the boys. Right, I'll be back. What do you want? A can of Coke? Yeah?
Can of Coke. Breakfast rolls.
What do you want? A can of Coke? What do you want, Rob?
Huh?
What do you want?
Same, please.
2 Cokes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Thanks, mate. Don't be long.
Don't be long now. Black, I'll do a burnout now up there.
No, don't do a burnout.
One there.
So just fitted some new engine mounts. Waiting on a clutch to arrive today, and then we can stick the engine back in. Just got a few more bits and pieces to sort out before we can do that, and then while we wait for the clutch.
Daily drive.
Straight out with the 1990s.
What's up? I mean.
I got a quarter of a roundabout just now.
A quarter of a roundabout?
Yeah, well, I just turn the traction off, my foot down in second, give it a clutch kick, it was like, one wheel peel like, but it was cool. I was like, yeah!
And one wheel peel.
It was funny, I was laughing
I want me to be a quarter of a roundabout. not even a full roundabout.
After there's one wheel peel and a quarter of a roundabout.
I'm gonna wheel spin it.
Only slightly. Huh? It's not working?
It's not working.
Oh, for fuck's sake. James, why isn't it working?
It's just the end of your life, isn't it?
Right. You have to find a BMW mechanic to fix that, James.
I've never met a good one in my life.
Fucking knobhead. That'll do, trims. Go back. Go back a little bit so you can open the bonnet.
Will you lose the power and you put it in there for what?
What? No.
No, jockey 51. That's what it is. No, jockey 51.
Do you need a hand, James? Or you want to take that off?
Obsolete.
Yeah, we'll have to take this thing off.
Yeah, just take it off.
You
Yeah.
have to take that off.
Jesus Christ. What's it, batteries?
Dead battery.
It's a new battery, isn't it?
Bad
What
horse.
does it get now? They like the rain, do it?
It doesn't like the rain.
It knows they might tires.
Well, no, it's not. It broke down in the rain
What
before,
do you
didn't
mean?
it?
Till we get the tires off?
It's a piece of shit, man.
It doesn't like the rain.
Need a fucking clutch. Off. Awkward as fuck.
You got one of your tools down there already.
Yeah, I dropped lots of stuff. Couple of bolts and everything. We'll have a look down there.
Nice, what are you putting in?
Right. So you're going to make a speech then?
No.
So you want to make a speech?
Huh?
You want to make a speech?
Like a speech?
Yeah.
One twisted tattoo.
Currently watching Johnny struggle with a pipe to his engine. I'll take over in a moment once he can't do it. That pipe is on now. I just done it. Not Johnny.
It's raining now.
Huh?
You reckon it's raining?
I'll come back to Johnny Trims once he's finished this. Could be a couple of days. I'm not quite sure. But at the moment he's blocking anything from coming into my garage, so I'll probably have to finish this for him pretty soon. But until then,
We're closed.
we'll leave him to it. We're at about 45 minutes now, I think. Let's see how it goes. So as you can see, it's gone from a simple job to a job where we've had to jack up the car, remove the under tray.
We're going to have to take the engine out.
Anytime Johnny Trims gets involved in any work, things always become more difficult than they have to be. I don't know what it is, but it just happens.
We're going to have to take it out. We're going to have to put a V8 in there. Right?
Simple 10-minute job just turns into a nightmare when Johnny Trims is involved. Come back in an hour or two once Trims is done. Simple 10-minute job just turns into a nightmare when Johnny Trims is involved. About an hour later and we're back with Trims.
Not any further forward than what it was earlier.
As you can see, he's still tightening the same Jubilee clip.
I'm only 64.
Still waiting for a clutch. Points each?
No.
0 points. 0 points. 0 points. 0 points. You know what that adds up to? 0 points.
No, it doesn't.
You just don't.
4 zeros is the one.
4 zeros is fucking 0.
No, it's not 88.
And 2 hours later, and Johnny Trims is. Oh, he's moved on. He's moved on to a new Jubilee
Just trying to
clip.
get this fucking Jubilee clip in place.
Oh.
Fucking...
Johnny Trims has his own YouTube channel. It's not fixing cars. Tell you that now. He likes to draw stuff. Johnny done that for us. Took him 6 months, but he done it. Right? Did you get it close up?
No.
Oh, you thought if you went further away, you'd be better. 0 points. Still waiting for a clutch. Not normally walking around this much filming stuff, but Johnny Trims has blocked the door, so I can't get any more cars in. Chris has blocked the ramp because I'm still waiting for him to drop a clutch off, and so we're not very busy. Well, no, we are busy, we just can't get any cars in to do any work. As you can see, Johnny Trims has now eventually got it done. I couldn't film any of that because I done it myself, so it's hard to film and put a car back together. But if I didn't do that for Johnny Trims, we might still be here tomorrow, and we've got stuff to do. Now we are literally an hour later, and Johnny Trims is taking off parts because he's dropping tools into his engine bay and we cannot find them. What have we got to say for yourself, Trims?
Fucking bastard.
This is a fucking bastard. Decided to film different stuff this week, and it's mainly going to be Johnny Trims removing a breather pipe and refitting a new one. I must have an hour of footage of Johnny Trims doing this, if not more, and that's even cutting it down. I think he's been at it since 1 o'clock. It's about 3:30 now. It's beyond the joke.
Passed?
It's a guaranteed pass.
No?
Yeah, it is a CBT. What are you on about?
So if you're not confident enough.
Yeah, well, if you can't drive a bike, you won't pass. But
I can drive.
you know you can drive a bike.
Burnouts and wheelies and everything.
Was it?
I can do jumps. Yeah.
What, on a CBT bike?
Oh no, be fucked.
What bike were you on?
It was the fucking Chinese
The
fucking.
Yin Yang Ling Long.
Yeah, 125.
Ling Long 125.
I got on it. I said, "What's this?" The guy was like, "Oh, it's a 125." So what? He said, "Sing something." I went, "Ying, ying, ying." The guy was like, "Oh fuck."
What's in the box, Chris?
Clutch.
Is that the clutch we've been waiting all day for?
Easy to open. It's fucking soaking wet.
Nice.
I think it's a stage 3 one as well.
Never does anything in fucking halves.
If you're gonna do it right and get the right people to do the job for you. This is the, I think it's a heavy duty, remember that billet one I had with the...
Yeah, that's just like the. Oh, that's not like the one I had, though. Look at that one, Ross.
That's a proper one.
Yeah.
Cool. Probably stick that somewhere in it. Where's Kieran?
Kieran. So that Chris's gearbox is on, clutch is fitted, and tomorrow morning we'll stick it in the car. There's Chris just taking away some of his shit.
Yeah, get rid of the shit. I'll keep that on.
Yeah,
Balance road.
Yeah.
Might be Just pull out of the drift car.
It's hard to fit them in because if you're keeping the vistas.
I'll cut it down, innit?
Yeah.
I'll cut it down, cable tie it in.
Oh, day 3, fitting Chris's engine. About 6 hours work, with 3 days of waiting around. Ross's brother Alex has joined us.
To do nothing.
To do nothing. As usual. Chris's engine is all in. Looks a mess. Tidied up now and get everything bolted in place. And make sure it runs. So we didn't notice this until the engine was in. 2 bolts snapped in the bottom of the engine mount. And as you can see the gap. Just going to pull the engine back out and get them sorted. Not ideal, but you won't be able to drive it like that. There's only 2 bolts holding it in. If it was 3, we'd probably leave it, but 2 bolts just in the top, it'll snap straight off. We haven't done much with the engine, we just put it in and the gearbox is in, so if we pull the engine out, it's quicker and easier just to be able to try weld something on and wind it out, and if not, re-drill and tap it. It should be sound. So there was only one snap stud. This one should be easy enough to weld the bolt on and turn it out and just re-tap it if needed. These other 3 are sound. We just couldn't get one in. With too much pressure on it when the engine was in. And I didn't notice there was a snapped exhaust stud as well, so I'll get that out while the engine is out, it's easier. I just need to pop and see Jason to get a blowtorch. Ours out of gas. So that's the broken stud and the engine mount sorted and back on. Now take 2, put the engine back in and it won't be coming out again. Fingers crossed. And it's back in. So Chris's car is pretty much done. Just waiting for a 90-degree breather pipe and an exhaust, which he's gone to get now, on a radiator hose. So that's it, basically done. Once he brings the radiator hose back, we'll put some coolant in it, put the 90-degree breather pipe on the MAF, and we'll start it up and see if she runs. Chris says the engine runs, so he drove the car that came out of about a year ago and it's been in storage since. So hopefully we'll get that done now once Chris comes back, and it won't be too long.
I'll put a standard A-box on it, just give them them green cotton panel filters.
Do the honours there and try start it.
Oh, so you can start, is it?
Make sure it's not in gear.
Yeah, fucking concentrated the beats cars. Thinking, oh, fuck you now, man.
That is the viscous fan.
No, I know, but
I just fitted a viscous fan, and Chris decided to wind it off.
I thought you hadn't done it, so I thought, I'll take this off now. And
You gave that to me about 20 minutes ago. Right, so Chris's engine won't run. He's either bought a dud. Probably just need a crank sensor. Chris has got a crank sensor on his other engine, so he's going to go and get that tonight, so we have it for tomorrow. And also his ECU, because the ECU on this is cable tied together. And it was open and we're not too sure on it, so we just try another ECU and try a new crank sensor. We've got no spark or fuel, so more than likely a crank sensor because the engine's been sitting up for a while. So if it goes and gets that this evening, we can get it in tomorrow and get it running, and then it'll be done and out of our here, and you can fuck off out of our garage.
Do a bit out.
Just fuck off. So we just swapped the ECU. I was about to swap the crank sensor, but Ross decided quickly to swap the ECU first because it was easier. So we put the other ECU on that Chris dropped off last night and fired up straight away. The old ECU, once we've had a look at it, I don't know if you can see in the camera, but it's bent and everything on one side, so it looks like it's been squashed. Some of the pins are touching the metal. So it runs down here. We didn't have to change the crank sensor, which is makes it a bit simpler. Well, we're going to build an exhaust for it now, and it should be ready. Chris will just have to get another 413 red label ECU for his other car. He'll have to get that soon as well because he's got to drift in the next 2 or 3 weeks. So as you can see, Ross is currently welding the exhaust on Chris's 2.5 compact. Once that's done, it's just wiring up the temperature gauge and the rev counter on the box, and it'll all be done.
Goodies!
Hello again.
More goodies! Goodies! I like goodies, I got more goodies. This is organised.
Only care about car park goodies, mate.
Huh?
Only care about car park goodies.
Fucking cars getting expensive, man. Happy days. Don't drop them. You want a box, Dad?
No.
So they've started a new thing now on YouTube as super gifts.
Yeah, started. That's not evidence, is it? He's mad. It's too loud. We'll have complaints again.
And the thing's quieting down.
Yeah.
It's gone quieter. You know what that says? You gotta do it again.
So as you can see, Chris's car is done and running.
Happy?
Chris is happy.
Yeah.
Just a small couple of jobs to finish. Chris just needs to put an airbox on it. A couple of other bits. Other than that, it's all done. Right, so that's it from us. Thanks for watching. As I said in the beginning, try to do something a little bit different, just film a bit more random stuff if we could, and to show you what we've done all week. Wasn't a very busy week. As I said, we were just doing Chris's car, manually converting it, a few other little bits and pieces here and there. Chris's car is all done, already and finished. I think next on the list for that is rear subframe with poly bushes. He has new M-Tech brakes and discs all around that we supplied them, so we're going to get them fitted next time. But that's really it. Next videos from us now will be in probably a couple of weeks. We're drifting, I think about 2 or 3 weeks time, so we've got lots of stuff to get ready for that, so we'll probably film a bit of that as we go through. But other than that, as I said, thanks for watching. If you are enjoying, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like and share the videos, and thanks again.